Ba-doop, 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 ba-doop. Doop. Doop. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Whoa. Doop. Okay. Here I am. What the heck, man? Okay, hold on a sec. Jesus. How many things do I got linked up here, man? I tell you. All right, here we go, guys. Just get everything set up here. Sorry about that. All right, but I'm here. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the vodka stream. Sorry that I'm a little late. Had some technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on with my Mac. Ever since it's gotten updates, the Bluetooth, because I have a Bluetooth mouse and a Bluetooth keyboard. Now, Apple, I swear to God, okay, look at my mouse. That's literally how you can connect it to the computer. So if you connect it right there, you can't use it. So when the Bluetooth drops, I can't use my mouse. Now when the Bluetooth drops on my keyboard, I can connect it just fine because, it's right there. But can't do that with this. So I don't know what's going on. There's a little bug in their updates. But anyways, guys, what's happening? Welcome to the vodka stream. That's right. It is Friday. Ooh, got the shirt opened up and everything. Sorry, guys. I'm wearing a nice shirt today because, well, first off, cheers, guys. Welcome to the vodka stream. Look at that. Look at that condensation right there, straight out of the freezer. And if you're new to the vodka stream, basically I just talk to you guys, answer questions, just bullshit with you guys. And until my drink is done, that is straight vodka, then we end the stream. Did have a couple glasses of wine before this, but anyways, so before I get to you guys, obviously I named this, I titled this vodka stream Jury Duty Justice, and as you can see, I'm wearing a collared shirt today. Got the nice watch, got everything. Just looking pretty stylish. If you saw the picture I posted today, yes, I got summoned for jury duty yesterday. And did not think anything like, it's just going to be a day where I just sit there, and then I'll get dismissed. I've only been to jury duty one other time. I actually got summoned last year, but I didn't go because I had a deadline at work and I couldn't get out of it, so didn't go. So I got one this year, got the summons, and the way it's done now, and for those of you that, that don't live in the United States, basically what happens is when it comes to jury duty, normal civilians get summoned and you have to go into this process. It sucks. It's very boring, very long. And basically you sit on a juror and two lawyers, you have the defendant and then you got whatever else. Defendant's pleading not guilty usually. And basically what happens is they got to present the evidence. They got to present the arguments, the arguments against the defendant and then for the defendant. And then the jurors, who are just normal everyday people, come up with a verdict whether the person is guilty or not guilty. So that's what happens in the United States, and we all have to do it. It's by law. It's our civil duty, which I get. I totally understand. I mean, part of me is like, why can't you just hire people to always be jurors? It's interesting because you do get paid for it. And then your job, depending on your job, luckily I'm glad my job will pay me for the time missed. I'm getting paid normally like I normally do. But even, the county, whatever county that you're in will pay you a certain amount for your troubles and everything. So yeah, that's basically what happens. So I'm determining whether this guy is going to be, guilty or not guilty. It's pretty interesting. Like I said, I did it one time before, but I got dismissed. And then for some reason, I didn't get summoned for jury duty at all for years. It's very strange. I never got one. Then I got one last year, couldn't go to it. Then I got one this year, and I got picked. I got picked to be one of the jurors. I'm juror number 2. So today was finally, we got to figure out, the case and everything. And I can't talk about it, of course, because it's all disclosed, and obviously I can't talk about it on a live video stream. That's a record, but I could just say that I'm there. So that's why I had to put the collared shirt on, the button up, and try to be as fancy as possible and stuff. So there you go, guys. Aaron Levine, he's here. I'm telling you, this guy just waits for me to post a video. It's very strange. It's an odd mindset. I'm sure he's one of the first to watch a video that I post and then instantly hits the dislike button. It's pretty interesting. I don't get it myself. Butt hurt Snyder turds echo chamber. Okay, bud. Whatever you say, just ignore him as per usual. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I got picked for jury duty. So I went, and I'm also a big fan of justice, right? But you know what? I got dismissed, earlier than expected, and it was interesting. It's an experience. Like, I actually was going, wow, this is, you always see court cases and jury stuff on the news. Well, you don't really see it live in action, but you see it in the movies and TV shows constantly, but you never see it like live. I mean, this is not a huge case by any means, but it's just kind of it's curious to see, the lawyers, and they're presenting their arguments, and then the judge and the witnesses and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting. And it's kind of cool too, because both lawyers, women, and the judge, a woman. Girl power right there, guys. And, no qualms about that. They all seem to be doing their jobs well. And, the judge was kind of hot, not going to lie. Anyways, so yeah, that was my day. Yeah, Kevin, you get paid. I get paid. See, I didn't work yesterday or today, and I won't work Monday, and I'll get paid by my job because they give me 40 hours of jury duty. They lump that in. So if I get jury duty, I'll get paid for it, and then I'll get paid by the county as well for doing my shit. Dave is Bruce Wayne. Well, if I take off the glasses, because let's face facts. One of the things that does bug me a little bit about the Tim Burton Batman is that Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne, when he's looking at his monitors, has glasses on. And I'm going, really? Does Bruce Wayne really wear glasses? I think he's going to have like 20/10 vision, especially when he's trying to see in the dark and shit. Federal district? Nah, just the county that I live in. That's all. Sorry, Venom. I know that's a lot of info. Yeah, I'm just updating you guys. I mean, I did title this vodka stream Jury Duty Justice. I was gonna title it Jury Duty Booty, but that just sounded weird. Hey Dave, do you think Rian Johnson's new movie Knives Out is going to be shit or on when it hits theaters? It's like, no, it won't get that backlash. This is not a franchise movie. I don't think it will. Rian Johnson's a great movie. Looper is a fantastic movie. Please. Yeah, Jury Booty. There you go. I mean, come on. Michael Keaton is Peter Parker. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. It's because he is blind as a bat. Then isn't that a line from Batman Forever? You're as blind as a bat. Yeah. So, Dave, way back when you noted that Man of Steel 2 announcement requires a big stage. Anything from your sources regarding Comic-Con? No. And like I said, guys, my source is not somebody that works at Warner Brothers, because I feel like I have to put this out there, put this disclaimer out there. He doesn't work for Warner Brothers. I mean, he technically kind of does, but he just mainly works with Snyder. So he knows stuff that Snyder knows. That's my source right there. That's why when it comes to JL stuff, woo, yeah, he knows things, and then then eventually comes out that, hey, yeah, guess what? It was true. Oh, wow, shocker, and everything. So Looper is great. Rush, are you talking about the movie Rush or the band Rush? Eric. Yeah, Looper is a fantastic time travel movie. Johnson's a good filmmaker. And everything. Davey, do you know that one of the songs used in Man of Steel is Seasons by late Chris Cornell? Yeah, that's when he's coming out of the water. I don't even know the words. I can't remember the words right now. I'm just trying to do my best Chris Cornell impression. Oh, what's Aaron saying now? Dave, you want to say you rock? I want to say, just want to say you rock, unlike Film Gob, who's afraid of me. Well, I don't know if you're trolling that, Mr. Levine, but thanks. It's fine. Like, you know, and I get it. You're a troll, but I'm not going to just like go after you and stuff like that. You know, you do your thing, man. It's, you know, whatever. I'm just going to ignore you, and everybody else is going to ignore you. You know, if that's your thing, that's fine. Ray Fisher is at WizardCon tomorrow. Well, that'll be interesting. Maybe he'll be vocal about certain things. So we'll see what happens. Quiet Place 2, sequel or prequel? Good question. Well, I mean, John Krasinski, I don't think he's directing it this time. I think he helped write it. He did post that the date for production has come about. I forgot what date that is, or not date for production. Was it date for production or release date? I can't remember. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be. It might be both. I mean, you can't. I really. I want to see him in it. So, and we all know. Spoiler alert! If you have not seen A Quiet Place, but yeah, Krasinski does sacrifice himself for his kids, which is a fucking heart-wrenching scene in that movie. I tell you what. But yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be a little bit of both. Some flashback stuff, I'm guessing. So. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I want to see the blue suit as changed from the black. Wait, what are you talking about? I mean, oh, you're talking about Batman? I don't know. Edgy. Dave, have you considered getting a Discord server? Film God. Yeah, I actually have been looking into that. If, you know, yeah, stuff, you know, we'll see what happens down the road, you know. I do need to upgrade some stuff. And I know, like, it just seems like every time it's like, okay, I got to, you know, do this, do this, do this. I mean, it's a lot of things, you know, that I had to take in. And, you know, eventually I'll get there, you know, when I can have a solid with everything on my channel. Did you hear that Alita Battle Angel dominated? Yes. Chinese box office. Yes. It opened up. I mean, I know a lot of people were like, oh, it opened up above expectations, but the expectations were super low. So it opened up a little bit here, which was like, okay, that sucks, but China is going to totally blow it up. The movie's not going to flop, guys. Don't worry. I think it has potential to reach $500 million. I definitely do. So, and I agree with you, Kevin W. Alita is entertaining. There's some things that bug the shit out of me in that movie, like the love story. I thought, what the fuck? And I get it. I get it, guys. Oh, look at that. See, Steven even said it broke even already. Yeah, it's not going to be a flop. But of course, I'm sure they want it to be more successful than it actually was in the States. But we're a bunch of sticklers here in the States sometimes. But I think China is going to boost it up. You know, they're going to totally boost it up. And it's going to be fine. And hopefully that gives birth to a sequel. So we'll see what happens. But it's a good movie, but like I said, there's some things that just bugged the shit out of me. The love story and just the dude altogether bugged the fuck out of me. I didn't like his character at all. And I really wanted them to flesh out some of the other characters a little bit better. But I know that, hey, it's like the manga or the anime or whatever the fuck. I get that, but I could still criticize it. You know, it's fine. But overall, it's on my favorite wall of 2019. Along with Glass. Those are the two movies that are on the wall right now. And I apologize to you again, guys, because I wanted to see that wrestling movie, you know, that came out last night. And I couldn't, well, because I got out of the jury duty thing. I mean, it was like an all-day thing. I didn't get home till about 5:30, and I just wasn't feeling it. So I didn't get to see that movie. Hopefully I get to see it, though. So I never had vodka, Dave, so I'm having food instead. Hey, food's good. Cheers to that. Hold up whatever food you have. Clink, and there you go. Let's see. Yeah, Pattinson. Oh, okay, you guys want Robert Pattinson, huh? For Batman? You know what? I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it at all. Okay. I mean, yeah, I know I did that video where, you know, talking about how he's rumored for Batman, and Kristen Stewart was once rumored for Batgirl. And I made that joke video because of Twilight, because obviously those movies were horrible, and their chemistry was horrible, and their acting was horrible. But they both have grown since then. I've seen them in other things, and they're better now. They are. So, but Dave, that guy has some interesting subplot. I forgot who we were talking about. Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, I'll give it that. You're talking about the love story, the love interest guy. Yeah, that was, I didn't mind that. But the love story part it just didn't work for me, you know? I don't know. But don't worry, like, I enjoyed the shit out of the movie. I can't wait to watch it again, and I put it on the wall. So it's one of my favorite movies so far this year. So it's all good. In fact, it's my second favorite movie, I would say. Even though, well, this is a movie that came out last year. I watched Green Book last night, guys. Man, did I enjoy the shit out of that movie. I'm sorry that I missed it. It would have probably been in my top 10 2018 movies. It was really good. Very enjoyable. Mahershala, if I'm saying his name, Ali, and Viggo Mortensen, man, those two are powerhouses. Like, they deserve those nominations. It deserves all the nominations. Just to fucking feel it. It's just a good movie. Just it works. Their chemistry is great, and their characters are great. You know, of course, it has the message and with the times, but it also has a message with some things now that I think some people have probably overlooked because they're too woke. But I saw some, other messages within the movie that people wouldn't put out there. So definitely watch Green Book, guys. I mean, out of all the Best Picture noms, and that's what I always try to do. The Oscars are this Sunday. So I'm like, okay, I always try to watch the Best Picture noms. And then, of course, any of the, the actors that get nominated for stuff, I'll watch those movies too. And I still have a couple more movies to watch. I forgot which ones. I know one of them's The Favorite I need to watch. And then the one with Melissa McCarthy, I still got to watch too. I don't know, I'll have to look and see whichever. But, I just like to do that. So then when I watch the Academy Awards, I can have a legit, like, here's my pick and here's one I think it's going to win. They're not always great. Like, I watched Roma and I almost... What? I mean, I can't... What do you... Now, I haven't seen all the Oscar-nominated movies yet. I still got to watch a couple of things. But, yeah, I watched Roma and I was like, oh, God, I like the artsy-fartsy stuff and the one takes and the long pans and stuff like that. Good, but man, movie was pretty damn boring. I'm just saying, it's got a very heart-wrenching. It's got two heart-wrenching moments, which are done very well, and you kind of go, "Whoa," I'll give it that. But a lot of the time, it's a rough watch. It's very slow, guys. If you're gonna watch Roma, it is very slow, and like I said, there are two intense, dramatic scenes that are good. But it's very, and a very awkward male frontal nudity scene. So if you're in the mood to see some dong, watch Roma. Yeah. See, I mean, yeah. There's like a couple heart-wrenching. Well, there's one big-time heart-wrenching scene, and then there's one scene where it's like, oh, damn, good for her. But yeah, I mean, it's just, but it is a pretty slow movie. So prepare yourself for that. But man, I tell you what, watching the Green Book, I was all about that movie. The way it just played out was very great, very fantastic. So definitely check out Green Book. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, it is boring. So, watch it and maybe, I don't know. Dave, favorite Titans episode. I would probably think that the favorite Titan episode I had was the one where they're in the asylum. That was an intense episode. I thought that was great. Have you seen the Shazam billboards in your area? Well, I haven't made it out to LA, but I saw what David F. Sandberg posted. Perfect. I love, it's just a billboard, and then they're both Freddie and Billy or Shazam are sitting on the top. I thought it was great. What do you think of the Umbrella Academy? I haven't watched it yet. I might try to do that this weekend, as well as watch The Punisher, the last Punisher episode. You had me at Dong. Hi, Kathy. There's my buddy Kathy. It's Kit Kat. Yeah, Kathy. Just fast forwarded to it. I don't know where. I don't know how much into it is, but yeah, there's a very there's a full frontal nudity part that is very. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, I mean it's full on, dong flopping everywhere. Green Book is great. Yes, the YouTuber. Dave, Leonardo DiCaprio should have been the Joker. I mean, he probably could have pulled something off. But I think the latest actors, I mean, Academy Award winning, right? You know, is going to be great. So we'll see. When do you think we will get that the new Shazam trailer? They're going to attach it to Captain Marvel. Okay, for those of you that don't understand, Shazam was originally called Captain Marvel. And David F. Sandberg has actually been trolling people about that, and some have gotten so pissed off about it. It's ridiculous. It's the male, or not the male, well, yeah, I'm sure male feminists, but it's the feminists out there that are like, oh my God, how dare you? How dare you? But wouldn't that be great, though, if the new Shazam trailer was attached to Captain Marvel? Why not? Fucking A. What's wrong with that? Because technically Shazam is Captain Marvel. I mean, it would be perfect. Why not? Have some joint. Hey, if you want to bridge, if you want to freaking, bring the franchises together, the whole Marvel and DC thing, you want to bring it together, let's do it with the Captain Marvels. Why not? Yeah, David F. Sandberg, he's been doing shit right. He's been doing social media right. I love how he responds to people. He's even liked some of my tweets and responded to some of my tweets. And I'm like, wow, this guy is engaging and he's awesome. Yeah, that damn sexist Sandberg. Who should play the new TMNT? Doesn't matter, as long as they sound like them. Doesn't have to have names behind the voices. Hey, bring back Corey Feldman to play fucking Donatello. Did you guys know that? Corey Feldman played Donatello's voice in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 and 3 of the original. He didn't do 2, which is weird, The Secret of the Ooze, but he came back for the third one when Turtles in Time, which was really bad. First Ninja Turtles, live action, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But the second one gets a little fucking hokey, and the third one's just bad. Dave, John Krasinski is directing? Is he? Oh. They're also making a second Lego Batman movie. Where can you been? Where have you been? No, I knew they were making another Lego Batman movie. That's what I want. But I didn't know Krasinski was directing Quiet Place 2. That thrills me. I hope he does. Man's a talented director, man. If the comedy in Shazam is anything like David's humor, then it'll be great. Yes, Edgy. That man is funny, and we know that man can create suspense and tension and thrills, because that third Annabelle movie should not have been good at all. He directed the Annabelle Creation movie, and as a matter of fact, if Kathy's still in here, we actually saw it together. She's a fan of the Annabelle movies. She enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure she did. She can comment right now. And it's like, really, this movie? Because the second Annabelle movie was terrible, absolutely terrible. But his Annabelle movie was pretty fucking fantastic. So nothing wrong with that. Hey Dave, I sent you a video on Insta. You haven't given your opinion yet. Garav, I don't know which video. See? Kathy just said it right there. Great movie. Yeah, we both were very surprised that the third Annabelle movie was really good. Really good. So, and then now, that's why I'm confident David F. Sandberg to bring such outlandish character as Shazam to the big screen. Dave, Annabelle never moves. Yeah, but that's the challenge. That's the challenge, Mr. Westy Kid. That's a challenge. How do you make a doll that doesn't move scary? And somehow James Wan and David F. Sandberg fucking did that. Just saying. What's up, Dave? Hey, bud. Cheers, Mr. XOHET, whatever. Yeah. You think Wonder Woman 2 hit $1 billion? I think it has potential to. Yes, I really do. Zack Snyder and James Wan need to work on the Conjuring verse. That'd be interesting. I don't think that'll happen, but yeah, you never know. You never know with these guys, you know. I mean, Snyder's working on his new zombie flick, and yeah, you know, cross paths. You know, they respect each other, the absolute shit out of each other. 100%. So, oh, you saw Annabelle Clay with It? Ooh, that's a crazy double feature. Did you watch Krypton TV series? I didn't watch the Krypton. I haven't yet. I haven't got that yet. I need to do that before season 2. Sorry, I know I'm lagging on shit. Dave, do you think Sandman series would work on the DC streaming service? Absolutely. Wasn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt attached to that for the longest? But what? They're not doing it now? No, we haven't heard shit. So it sucks, man. I wanted to see it. Hear about Chris Hemsworth to be Hulk Hogan? And yeah, I tweeted that out, and I was like, this will be interesting. It's going to be on Netflix, which is cool. And I'm like, wow, all right. I could see it. You know, Chris Hemsworth, you know, give him all the shit you want for being like, you know, that big pretty boy. And so yeah, he's funny. And I think he could pull it off. I really do. I really think he could pull it off. And now we just got to fit, like, who's going to play Macho Man Savage? Who's going to play those guys? I wasn't big on wrestling stuff, although I did have a wrestling buddy when I was a kid. They had these wrestling buddy guys that were like made of really strong fabric. There was cotton inside, but the outside was really strong. And they had, like, you know, the main people in WrestleMania. And I got the Hulk Hogan one. Just a wrestling buddy, and my buddy had Macho Man Savage. And yeah, you just fucking, you could toss him around, you could punch him, you could throw him up against the wall, you could do everything, and the fucking fabric would not tear. The fucking fabric would not tear. Whatever the fabric was that was holding in all the insides was like bulletproof. Seriously, you could probably stab it, and you probably have to really stab it hard just to penetrate. Michael C. Hall as which DCU character? Reverse Flash. That's a fan favorite, and I've always supported that. Yeah, I would love him to be Reverse Flash, to be honest. I think it'd be good. Jake Levitz was going to do Sandman movie with the original DCU lineup in place of the Joker. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just not happening now. Hemsworth wouldn't have been my first choice to play him, true. But as a wrestling fan, I'm intrigued by the yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hey, there's Belinda. The Bushwhackers? I don't know what you're talking about. You talk about wrestling? Dude, I remember those things. I had Diamond Dallas Page. Yeah, there you go. Motherfucker. I mean, that was probably later on, but yeah. Wrestling buddies. It was fun. Hoping Snyder casts Ray Fisher or Ben Affleck in a zombie film. Shit would be, yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be awesome if he hires one of the jail members. You know, it would just be nice. It would bring a single tear to my fucking eye, you know, and probably everybody else's eye. Like, hey, you know, look at that. They also have a good relationship, and they do. It'd be awesome. I mean, man, it'd be crazy if Ben Affleck ended up being in the fucking Army of the Dead movie. I don't think he will. Or even Henry Cavill, you know. I don't think that'll happen, but, you know, you never know. Fisher will probably be the likely choice because everybody else is so fucking busy. You know, even though Fisher's busy too, I don't think I'm shitting on Fisher. I mean, I know he's in the new True Detective series and stuff like that, but I'm just saying, you know, when it comes to the other ones, they're all quite busy, you know, but it would be awesome if, like, they did show up. Matthew Good. Why am I drawing a blank on? I can't put a face on him. I recognize the name, but I can't put a face on him. For Reverse Flash, can't put a face. Fucking weird. Oh. Sorry. It'd be crazy if they got the entire jail crew with it. I don't think that's gonna happen. Ben Affleck for zombie Batman. Yeah, that'd be funny. Dave, what is your take on the Doom Patrol? Frasier's fantastic, but how do you feel about the rest of the cast? I think the whole cast is great. You know what I find funny about Doom Patrol is how Mr. Boomer was it? Oh man, Matthew Boomer, right? Mr. Boomer, one of the most best-looking men in Hollywood. He plays the character that is completely wrapped up. Like his face is wrapped up. Completely wrapped up. Yeah. Osmidius! Yes, he is a handsome villain. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's who that is. Okay, that's who that is. Matthew Good. Yes, there you go. Fuck. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, he'd be a good Reverse Flash. I like where your head's at, Mr. Ferris. With oh no, you're saying Matthew. Is it Boomer or Bomber? God damn. I am fucking shitty with names tonight. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, he would be a good Reverse Flash. I thought you were saying that he'd be a good Hal. Probably be a good Hal too, but nah. No, I think he'd be a good Reverse Flash. He's got that villainy quality to him, you know, where it's like, I want to trust you, but I don't. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, guys. Man, Matt Bomer looks like Henry Cavill. No, I would say Jeff. What's his name? The fucking 50 Shades of Grey guy. I think that guy looks like Henry Cavill. Dormer, whatever the fuck. I can't remember his name. I am so bad with names right now. Fuck. It's like one of those nights. I still want Matthew McConaughey as Reverse Flash. He'd be a good Reverse Flash too. I get that. Do your neighbors ever hear you when you yell during your... I'm sure they do. And they probably think I'm insane. I've said that many times. You know, when I do stuff. And especially now because I live on the second story. So I have somebody that lives below me. And then I got somebody that lives over there. We don't share a wall. This wall is an outside wall. But my door is like right there. And then there's another apartment complex. And then there's another one down there. So it's like 4 in this little building. But I'm sure the guy down below is like, what the fuck? I got a psycho that lives above me. I try to not be so crazy with it. But, you know, it happens. Dave, who would you want as a new Joker as Batman is rebooting? And since we will likely see Flash recast, as well, who would you want as Flash? Hey, you're saying too much. You're saying too much that's going to break my heart. Come on. Matthew McConaughey? Yes. What's wrong with McConaughey? Motherfucker. I tell you, once Matthew McConaughey hit 40, yeah, Jamie Dorner. But he looks, Kathy, but they look like they could be brothers. I get it. He is definitely no Cavill. Not by a long shot. But they look like they could be brothers. I think we've actually talked about that at one point. No, but Matthew McConaughey, hey, when Matthew McConaughey turned 40, he all of a sudden went, all right, I gotta do some serious shit here, okay? I mean, everybody knows me for taking my shirt off, and I got these fucking luscious abs and stuff. I got a great body, but I need to do some serious shit. And that's what happened. He started doing serious movies. Found something on Twitter you asked for. Oh, did you, Mr. Landon? We'll go ahead and DM it to me. That could be good. And I will credit you when I do a video. Cousins. No, but Matthew McConaughey, he started taking his career seriously. He didn't want to just be the pretty boy anymore. So I don't know. I still don't get why they need to recast Ezra. It's not like he wants out. It's true. But he has such a busy schedule. But I don't think, hopefully not. You know, he's already there. I like his Flash. You know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I really would like to see Ezra continue on with the Flash. Army Hammer's Hal Jordan. Yeah, I could see that. I don't see any. Yeah, Clay, I'm with you. That guy is on. All right. He's stuck in that mocap role, though. What mocap role? You talk about Fantastic Beasts? I'm not a fan of those movies, so I don't watch them. I don't know why. And I know like my nerd cred drops down a bit, but I'm just not a fan of the Harry Potter wizardy shit. I really am not. You know, I've said it many times where I'm like, I just, I don't know. Dave, your Matthew McConaughey is the greatest. Coming from a Texan. Well, cheers to that, Hunter. All right, all right, all right. That's what I do. Scott Adkins as Batman. Okay. He looks the part, but does he have acting chops? You know, he's kind of a B-roll guy. Nothing against him. I follow him on Twitter. I like the guy. Guy's badass. Especially, I mean, if he were to be Batman, he would do most of his own stunts. Like, we wouldn't have to question, like, hey, is that him or is that not him doing some of this shit? He would be doing pretty much probably all his own stunts. So, yeah, but I just don't know if he has the acting chops to pull off, you know, the character like Bruce Wayne, you know. He definitely has a look. But there, you know, but he is like 42 years old. But I mean, whatever. Toby Cabell is Hush. That could be interesting. He's definitely a talented actor. You know, I've liked him in most things, but he's been in some shit sandwiches, sadly. But I mean, he was in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and you know, he did that mocap shit, and it was really good. Have you seen the Flash episode where Iris jumps off the balcony to save Barry? Truly cringe. I haven't watched any of the new shit. I haven't watched any of the new Flash, so yeah, I haven't seen that. Can't comment. Dave, I'm not saying I don't like Miller for Flash, but his film has been in limbo forever, and if DC is recasting Batman, no one's safe. Well, I don't know. I want somebody blonde because we've had 3 live-action Flashes. Neither one of them are blonde. Have you noticed that? Isn't that weird? It's like Warner Brothers and DC has a discrimination for a blonde Barry because Barry is blonde in the fucking books, but yet, you know, Wesley Shipp or whatever the heck his name, yeah, he was, you know, brown hair. Grant Gustin, brown hair. Ezra Miller, brown hair, dark brown hair. It might be even like black hair almost. You know, well, it's like, why can't we get a blonde Barry here? Can we get a blonde Barry? The guy that came out in the Sword movie that Guy Ritchie made for, yeah. I know what you're saying, Belinda. Yeah, you're talking about Charlie Hunnam. Oh, yeah. Perfect. He'd be a perfect Oliver Queen. Totally. I've been campaigning for that for fucking ever. Doom Patrol, Ryan Reynolds is your blonde Batman. I'm not talking about blonde Batman. I'm talking about blonde Flash. Blonde Barry. Yeah. I mean, I've yet to understand that. Like, why is it that anytime they've had a live action Flash, which has been 3 times now, he hasn't been blonde like he is in the books? You know, Barry is blonde, but everybody who's played him has all had dark hair. It's fucking weird, man. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. No, they don't need to dye his hair. Ezra, they don't need to dye his hair. And I think people have even done like fan art about him with fan art with him with blonde hair. I get that, it'd work, but they don't need to do it. They've already established him like that. It's fine. It's totally fine. Zac Efron would be a cool Barry. Also not blonde. Yes, Steven. We need blonde guys. Come on. No. I mean, I always, when it came to who I wanted for Flash a while ago, I wanted Ryan Reynolds as Flash. I thought Ryan Reynolds would be a good Flash. Because he's just got that wit, that sarcasm. He's got that, but then he ended up getting cast as Hal Jordan, and we all know how that worked out. Even though, I will say, Green Lantern has been on FX lately, and I put it on. It's really not. There are some things that are good about it. He's good. Okay, Ryan Reynolds is good in the movie, but the movie just is not good. I mean, let's face facts. Unpopular opinion: Charlie Hunnam is overrated. He's been writing the Sons of Anarchy. How is he overrated? He's never been like really a star, Clay. He's not like a superstar. Yeah, I mean, but I get what you're saying. You know, he's not like I don't know. I still have to watch that City of Z or whatever the heck. I heard he's really good in that. I got to watch that because apparently he shows some good acting chops in there. Dave, the twins from Big Daddy could have been Barry. Really? Or one of them. They don't have to do the twin thing. They don't have to do the twin thing. They're of age now. Chris Evans for Barry? Whatever. Lucas Till. If Evan Peters would have killed it as Flash, damn. Yeah, it's almost like he already auditioned for the role in another movie, right? James Marsden's supposed to be Hal Jordan. Yeah, he'd be a great Hal Jordan. Garrett Hundlin for Flash. Yeah, can see that. You know, I actually watched last weekend. I watched Tron Legacy again. There's so much good in that movie, but there's also a lot of bad. I mean, Tron Legacy has so many beautiful shots, great action. It flows well. But there's some things that you kind of go, what the fuck were they thinking right here? And then, of course, young Jeff Bridges does get scary, does look pretty scary every now and then. It's just like, woof, what were they? I mean, obviously this movie came out like 10 years ago, so technology and stuff is better. Like if they were to make that now and make a young Jeff Bridges, it would be a lot better. I mean, look what they did in Guardians 2 with Kurt Russell. I mean, that was almost just flawless. You know, it was a mixture of practical makeup as well as visual effects. But yeah, but overall, Tron Legacy, just great. The soundtrack and, oh man, Olivia Wilde. I don't care what anybody says. She is the star of that movie. She's the fucking star of that movie. My God. She kicks ass and she's so lovable. My God. More lovable than, well, what's his name in it? So just saying. Dave, what are your thoughts on the upcoming James Bond movie? I hope it's good. Me and my dad saw the last one, Spectre. We liked it, but it was like, I don't know. It's so weird with the Daniel Craig Bonds. It's like good, bad, good, bad. There's been 4. Casino Royale, fantastic. Quantum of Solace, then you got oh shit. See, my brain is totally off. What's the third James Bond movie that Daniel Craig's in? Yeah, Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and I cannot think of the third title. Come on, guys, help me out, please. Skyfall. There you go. Thank you, Men in Tights. Javier Bardem as the villain. Fantastic. And then Spectre, you have Christoph Waltz as the villain. You think, yes, but I think they were trying to mash, you know, some of the old James Bond with the new, and it just didn't work that well. So hopefully this last one, which will most likely be, yeah, like I said, guys, I don't know, my brain is just not there. I can't, I'm like, trying to pull things. Yeah, Skyfall is amazing. But then you got Spectre, and they tried to do something, and it just didn't full on work. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to it. Always looking forward to a James Bond movie. I love Craig's James Bond. He's a badass. You know, don't fuck with that guy. I mean, they really did something with him where he's just like a brutal Bond. Like, fuck. When you watch Casino Royale, that opening scene, it's truly amazing. Truly amazing. Yeah, the score for Spectre is good. Yeah. There's just things that fell kind of flat in that movie. It's weird. Dave, aside from Harley and Deadshot, what additions would you want James Gunn's Suicide Squad aside from Dave Bautista? Because we all know he's done with Drax. I want to see Killer Frost. That'd be a nice little addition. I think she would work. So maybe they'll cast some of that. Dave, Zoe Deschanel. I guess it sounds like you're saying Zoe Douche. Looks like Barbara Gordon Batgirl. Maybe. I don't really see it. Yeah, Scott Adkins can't emote well. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I mean, he just, like, he would look the part. I think it'd be, you know, he knows how to do his shit action stuff, but I just don't know if he'd pull it off. Ooh, Natalie Dormer as Killer Frost. I like where your head's at there, Mr. Ferris. She is a gorgeous woman, and I think she could pull that off. Speaking of Javier, I think Peter Dinklage would be an even better pick for Darkseid. He does have that voice. Yeah, I mean, they're going to do mocap no matter what. It's not like they need him to be, to have his full-on stature. But yeah, that could work. You're totally right about it, Zoe. Yeah, see, Nellie Dorner, Drew Roy. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of who Drew Roy is. I don't even know who that is. Dave, Danny Boyle tried to make James Bond an SJW, and he was booted out the door. Good. If that's the case, fuck him, please. Don't make James Bond. What? He wasn't gonna sleep with women? Is that what they're gonna do? He wasn't gonna fucking woo some women? Like he was gonna be like, sorry, no. I think we should take it slowly. I shouldn't womanize. Come on. It's part of his fucking attributes of James Bond is to fucking pick up the ladies. He's suave. Yeah. Do you think Adam Driver would be a good scarecrow? Yes. I think it'd be a great scarecrow. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, she does. You're right, Ferris. Natalie does. She has that very like seductive looking face that'll just like pierce your fucking. Oh man, whew, that'd be great. Who should play Green Arrow in the DCU? Well, we already talked about it. Charlie Hunnam. I think it'd be perfect. Michael Cera for Deathstroke. You're stupid. Justice League. He was great in Scott Pilgrim. I'll give it that. I mean, that's just a movie that I could watch over and over and over again. I watched it last weekend as well. Scott Pilgrim, and it's just so fucking good. Edgar Wright really just nailed that movie, and it sucks that it didn't get the attention that it should have. But it's got a cult following. And it'd be nice if they did a follow-up, but I don't think that's going to happen. But man, Scott Pilgrim is just, I mean, that's why I was like, dude, I mean, it's just frustrates me because that movie is just so well done. So well done. But yeah. Galactus after Thanos? Could be. Could be. I mean, or it's going to be Adam Warlock. That's what I'm guessing, Jonathan. Well, they already teased him in Guardians 2. Think the Cyborg movie is still happening? I hope so. Why not? They should. Chris Pine is Flash? I think at one point they thought he was going to be Green Lantern. To be Drew Roy is a doppelganger of Ben Affleck. Dave. Okay. Natalie would be a great Killer Frost, Catwoman, Poison. Yeah, she really could just probably nail either one of those roles. Edgar Wright for the Green Lantern movie. I think Edgar Wright would be more perfect for the Flash movie with all his quick edits and shit. But I could see that. You seen the video where Michael Cera fighting with Aubrey Plaza? Oh, God. Yeah, they used to go out. Didn't they? They used to go out, Steven. I didn't see that video. You have to send that to me. But they used to be a couple. God, Aubrey Plaza. Talk about a woman with a seductive face, and she's so weird that I find it just so. Oh, it's the only reason why I'm excited for the new Child's Play reboot. That's very unnecessary. Imagine if Robert Rodriguez did the Cyborg movie with his mocap resources. That's very true. And there probably wouldn't be backlash with that because he's Mexican. I think he's a half breed like me, but he really is in touch with his Mexican side way more than me. Yeah, that could work. But people still give it backlash because it's a black lead and needs a black director. Arnold Schwarzenegger to voice the Justice League. You're going to do it. I got the anti-life equation. Yes, I'm going to take over the world. Steppenwolf couldn't do it. He's a fucking punk. He's a pussy. Steve Rogers. Some people move on, but not us, Venom. Oh, Aubrey is fierce and stunning. Absolutely. Dave, are you a Stephen King fan? I figured with you liking horror movies, they would. Oh, yeah. If so, what are your favorite books? Well, obviously, Pet Sematary. God, I was even reading, and I still have to finish it. I was reading a book about that Stephen King wrote about writing. It's a really good book. He talks about his life, talks about how he comes up with some of this shit, especially some of his big characters like Carrie and everything. And I need to finish that book. And he just talks about writing because I always wanted to write a novel. And I do have a novel that's about 85% done. That's stuck in my old computer that hopefully I'll get finished and out there one of these days. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, like the Creep Show movies, man. The first Creep Show, man, when I watched that as a kid, freaked me out and loved it. Loved it so much. And I love how he always makes a cameo in his adapted movies. I was even a fan of The Dark Half. A lot of people don't give credit to that movie. I always thought The Dark Half was a good movie. I don't know. Good story. I don't know. That's just me, though. The Tommy Knockas. The Golden Years. I mean, Jesus. Jesse Eisenberg should have been Scott Pilgrim. Okay, Jesse Eisenberg and fucking Michael Cera, almost like they're cut from the same cloth almost. Jesse Eisenberg is a better actor. That's all. Robert Rodriguez teaching you how to make breakfast tacos was my favorite. Oh, I didn't even see that. That's probably awesome. The backlash ain't stopping. Todd McFarlane from. Oh, didn't think about that. But they can't do anything. They can't because Todd McFarlane created the character. But yeah, you're right. He might get backlash because he's white and Spawn is black. Hopefully that doesn't. I don't think it will because he is the creator. But there's going to be, somebody with black rim glasses and cherry snow cone hair that's going to fucking bitch about that and make a big stink. So, I don't know. Dave, the writer in Misery is basically... Oh, yeah. Misery is a good flick. Yeah, I think he was writing about himself in that story. I mean, how creepy would that be? He probably thought of the scenario. He's probably had fans send him like crazy mail, some crazed fans, and then he just... That's the brilliance of Stephen King. He takes like things and goes, all right, how can I spin this to be like scary? Dude, my mom bought me the Creep Show movie when I was little, not knowing what it was about. That movie fucked me up. Yeah, it's intense. It's a series of stories that are playing out like a comic book, which is great. I also thought The Dark Half was a good movie. Yes, Timothy Hutton. I don't know. I thought it was good. And some people didn't. It was on Sin City. Okay. I'll have to look for that. That sounds awesome. Critics and bloggers are waiting to shit on Spawn reboot. Well, I'm sure Collider is. Because Feige said Jesus Christ. Hilarious. Imagine 2049 California where everyone is, oh God. I want to get out of this fucking state, Mr. Tams Gaming. Tired of it, man. It's funny because I've been accused of trying to be Hollywood and people just think I want to just be up there with the celebrity and stuff like that. And I really don't. I fucking hate that shit. I don't mind visiting LA, but I could not live there. LA, Hollywood, all that stuff. I could not live there. It doesn't matter what time of day, what day of the week it is. It could be a Saturday night, 3:00 in the morning, and you're going to run into traffic somewhere in LA. It's so bad. There's a fucking typhus outbreak. They're talking about the plague hitting Los Angeles. This fucking state, they spent $2.5 billion on a bullet train that was supposed to go all the way to San Francisco or something. They didn't lay one piece of track, and they spent $2.5 billion. What the fuck, man? It's crazy. David, thoughts on Campea deactivating? Yeah, I saw that. He was posting screenshots about Collider, and I'm sure that had a lot to do with it because he helped create some of that. And then, yeah. Hey, whatever. I've called out Campea for some of his stupid shit before, but lately I haven't. And I've always said I respect the man for creating a brand for himself. Fine. And then him and Collider parted ways. I'm not sure what happened. It's interesting. Dave, Jimmy Kimmel has become a joke. Can't stand him anymore. Yeah. He's very... I've liked Jimmy Kimmel in the past, but yeah, I mean, now that he's, a late night king, he's got to be very, very leftist. I'm not all about the leftist or the rightist. Yeah, 2.5 billion on a bullet train, and not one piece of track was laid out. God knows they pocketed it. Who knows what that? Anya Taylor-Joy for Batgirl. Yeah, but I can also see her for Kara. I could also see her for Supergirl. God, that girl is just, I don't know what it is, but she is just so beautiful to me. Those eyes just, oh, I don't care. She's fucking gorgeous. Before he was deactivating, he was complaining that they weren't giving him credit for saying Affleck was out first, which is funny because he swore up and down that it wasn't, that wasn't a scoop. Yeah, he was always saying that Affleck was out. And then, of course, he was doing like the vindication thing. Like, I'm vindicated, and stuff. But, yeah, it's very strange. I wonder if, I'm sure he'll be back. But, yeah, that was very interesting. I wonder if we'll get a Deathstroke movie now, since Deathstroke was supposed to be an Affleck's movie. Yeah, I know. I know Meg Nealon was jazzed for it. And I think we all can agree that we want to see it. But who knows if that fucking Deathstroke movie is actually going to happen. It's 5:30 here, huh? You haven't slept yet? Tasuki 97? It's 5:30 where you're at, man. Go to sleep. Naomi Scott for DCEU. That woman is also gorgeous. When I watched her in Power Rangers, I went, my God, this girl is fucking so hot. Can I say that? When you do that thing, she's playing a high schooler. I mean, look at her age. Oh, good. She's 20. She's in her 20s. I could say she's hot. that woman's gorgeous. I mean, I know she's playing Jasmine in that live action Aladdin movie that is, could be scary. But, yeah, I don't know what she could play. I don't know. Now we got the Birds of Prey cast members all filled up. I don't know what she could play. Edgy, it's 406. What? How is it 406? I thought everything was like hour increments because it's 9:37 here or 9:36. Really? You sure it's not 4:37? Hey, there's McGee. Wasn't Barry kind of supposed to be Nightwing? He posted a photo. There's a lot of people that were trying to claim to be Nightwing. Even what's his name? Finn Whitlock, whatever the fuck. He was campaigning for that too, but I don't even know if the Nightwing movie is happening. Do you think Cheetah would pull in the Fury community? I hope so. And I'm sure Jenkins has thought about it. Endgame is going to be a game changer. Mark my words. Well, Infinity War was a slight game changer, especially in the MCU, to end in such a dark note. Crazy. It's midnight in Baltimore. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, Wolfhard. There you go. I don't know why I thought his name was something else. Dave, if you are the Warner Brothers president, what will you do first? Leak out Ben Affleck's Batman script. My God. Is it Wilford? Oh, the Wilford guy. Wait, what? I don't even know what the hell you guys talk about. Whitrock retweeted. I made the. Oh yeah, that's right. You did, Steven. I can't click on that. Is that a real photo? Okay, I'm gonna click on. Can I click on that? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just some kind of cosplay shit. That's pretty cool. I mean, there's so many people that can play Nightwing, and I still want it. And like I've said time and time again, just hire the guys who did the fight choreography for John Wick and put it in put it in the Nightwing movie, give it like a $40 to $50 million budget, and just make a fucking dark, just make a gritty, bare bones, like brawl type of Nightwing movie. You know, I want to see some bad guys getting just slapped in the face by his batons, man. Just boom, just boom. Oh, God. I want to see a Nightwing movie so badly, man. I'm so excited. Chris McKay was talking about it, but I don't think it's gonna happen now. It's not I don't think it's a cosplay photo. So I'm surprised you didn't say the Snyder cut in the. Oh, sorry. I guess I should say that. That'd be my second thing. I would leak out Ben Affleck's Batman script, and then I would release the Snyder cut. There you go. Sorry. Shit. Fucked up. Isn't a Nightwing movie in development? It's kind of in limbo right now. Keanu Reeves is Batman? I am in Batman. I don't know. It's okay, McGee. Everybody here would agree with you about Eisenberg's Lex. It was great. It was different. He wasn't trying to sell real estate. You know, he was a little insane. A lot insane, holding back the insanity. And the way his little quips, his little, you know, it's great. It's fantastic. It's fucking retarded. That he won a Razzie. Blake Jenner is Batman. I don't know. I'm trying to put a face on that. I can't put a face on that. I'm telling you, my names are really bad. Why is it hard for Warner Brothers to release the Snyder Cut? Because they don't see it as profitable. Because they still have to finish it for them. They would still have to put money in it. The Snyder Cut's fully edited, sound, color palette, but the visual effects are not finished. That's the thing. Yeah. Do not speak for everyone. Lex sucked. Okay, not everyone. I said most. Most, okay? It's okay. Casey Affleck is Batman. I know, yeah, a lot of people are like, hey, he could play young Batman. He's still in his 40s. He's not that much younger than Affleck. I guess he just looks younger. Are you looking forward to Shazam? I've got high hopes. Fingers crossed for Soup's appearance. Yeah, I am. You know, we were talking about that. David S. Sandberg's a beast, and I think he's going to pull it off. It's going to be a hit. I think it's going to, I mean, it's got a lot of competition around it, but I think it's going to be a huge hit. I really do. Dude, that Lex was anathema. Lex is awesome. Yes, of course he is. It was different. And he had hair, and a lot of people didn't like that. But it was like birthright. It was birthright Lex. Do you think Captain Marvel, gonna hit 1 billion? I can't see it hit 1 billion. I really can't. Yeah, Superman showing up at Shazam. It's still very much up in the air, guys. Even Zachary Levi said that he hasn't met Cavill. So, but then that doesn't mean that he's not in there. Maybe he met what's his nuts? I can't even remember his name that plays Billy. Who knows? Who really knows? It's just crazy. Captain Marvel did a 15-minute stream with just the cat. They know the cat is more popular than the lead. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Apparently, the cat's very much a scene stealer. I'll still look forward to it. You know, I'm not going to go in with high hopes. And sometimes when you go into a movie, you know, with low expectations, you end up being surprised and you end up liking the movie a lot more. So that's what I'm actually hoping when I go see Captain Marvel. I really am. People who don't like Lex or Superman are already that have can I purchase some of your finest beer, please? Best line ever. What line is, man, my brain is not there. That line sounds familiar. What is that line from, Omar? Blake Lively? Oh, yeah. You talk about her being Captain Marvel? I always wanted Emily Blunt. Yes, this was Birthright Lex. It was also Lex Luthor Jr. Yeah. Seems most people just gloss over. Yeah, because wait. I'm like totally just. I'm telling you, my brain is fried. What was I just talking about? Geez, man, I'm trying to answer so many questions, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What's going on here, guys? Wait, I'm totally okay. Wait. Oh, duh. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Guys, I apologize. My God. Yeah, it's partially the vodka, too. I'll give it that. I was like, what is that line from? Obviously, it's from Shazam, you fucking idiot. Jesus. Oh. I was like, wait. That line sounds familiar. I don't know. My God. Sorry, guys. Jesus. Oh, my God. Hey, Dave, when you see Captain Marvel, can you take a picture of an empty theater you're at? Well, I'm going to see it opening night, first showing. So I doubt the theater is going to be empty, But yeah. Well, Will Arnett for Batman, he's up there with Affleck. Well, his voice is. He's got a good Batman voice. I don't think he has the look for it if you actually put on the cowl. I don't think so. Dave, think you had one too many? Yeah, I did have a couple glasses of wine before this and stuff. So, yeah, there's a chance. Dave, can you do a Forrest Gump impression? Hello, Jenny. Then she got the cancer. I was swinging my hips. It's a bit exaggerated. What's funny is the HR girl at my work, her name is Jenny. And one time, she walked into the break room and it just came out. I went, hello, Jenny. She laughed and she goes, yeah, that's not the first time I heard that. And I'm like, I figured. So, what's funny is long time ago for actually a school project in high school, me and a buddy of mine we were reading Hamlet, which you do in high school. We had our choice of doing a project on Hamlet, and there was various choices, and one of them was doing a video of Hamlet. So we decided to do a video of our version of Hamlet, and it was a Forrest Gump version of Hamlet. My friend, he could do a really awesome Forrest Gump. So we did the whole thing where he's sitting on the bench. It wasn't a bench, though. It was more like a wall, like one of those walls around a tree. But he was Forrest, and I was like the different characters that came in. And then we'd flash back, just like in Forrest Gump. And he also did a really good Mel Gibson Hamlet. He went from like Forrest Gump to Mel Gibson's Hamlet. It was a fucking ridiculous video that we did. But, hey, we got an A on it. The whole class laughed. But, yeah, I was every other character. He was just Hamlet and Forrest Gump, but I was every other character. And it was, we shot it all in a day, and then I edited it together, and it was crazy. It was funny. It was really funny. I was in blackface? No, but I did play a black guy. I had a backwards hat. I even lifted up one of my pant legs up like LL Cool J used to do. And my name was Tyrone. Oh, man. Uncover that video and I'll be put on blast. The film junkie is racist. He didn't quite do blackface, but he did black voice. Watch out. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Maybe one of these days, if I could find it and convert it, I'll put it up. By the way, look forward to something tomorrow. I'm going to watch an old video of mine tomorrow. And it's going to be cringy because, my old videos and just watching myself. Yeah, I'm going to watch an old video of mine from probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I think you guys kind of get what I'm talking about. But, yeah, so watching old videos, I just go, ugh. Yeah, if I could find it, I'll upload it. It was a lot of fun. It really was. Because we literally we had the camera, and we didn't really have a tripod or anything. We had, when we did the Forrest Gump on the bench stuff, and I was the various characters that sat next to him while he was telling the story, we had a cameraman, but then like that guy had to go somewhere. So when it came to filming the other stuff, the flashback stuff, we were literally just handing the camera back and forth to each other and just shooting just one, just a shot of just the character. And it was so much fun. Bill and Ted Better Happen. Talk about that, Dave. It will happen, Mr. G. They're going to start filming, I guess, in May, is what we heard. Dude, I'm so fucking excited for that. I mean, Excellent Adventure was just, I watched that movie religiously, loved it. Bogus Journey, I also did. Well, when you watch it now, yeah, it's really bad. I'll give it that. It's really bad. But even you could even pull apart Excellent Adventure. But I used to watch the cartoon. I collected the toys. I collected the comic books. So fucking good. I just love those guys. I don't know. I was really obsessed with time travel characters. It's the same thing with Back to the Future. My God. May the 5th. So they're doing it after Star Wars Day, huh, Steven? Cool. Release the Dave Gone Wild tapes. Yeah. That's the thing, though. People would probably say I'm racist because one of the characters, my name's Tyrone. I mean, I did that. And whew, that could come back and bite me in the ass these days. Jesus. God gave rock and roll to you. Gave rock and roll. It's so funny how Kiss sang that song. And when you watch the end of Bogus Journey, it's like they're not really even singing the song. They're playing the guitar, but nobody's singing the lyrics. It's so weird. Yeah, there's I mean, of course, when I was a kid, I loved that movie, but yeah, I mean, you watch it now, it's such a guilty pleasure. I guess you could say now Bogus Journey is. Why would you troll Anya, Dave? I didn't troll her. How did I do that? She answered a question for New Mutants, and her face said it all, so I had to make a joke about it. New Mutants got fucked in the ass. That first trailer, we're not getting that movie. I mean, I really hope I'm wrong. I absolutely hope I'm wrong. But it's sounding to me like they fucking reshot that movie. I don't know. 69, dudes. Whoa. Yeah, we're at an hour 10. I think this is about it. Dave, have you ever walked out of a movie? No. I usually stick it out. Because I always hope that it's going to get better. There's been many movies where I wanted to walk out. Man, Wing Commander. Remember Wing Commander? I remember me and my friends came very close to walking out of that movie. Wing Commander with Freddie Prinze Jr. One of the first movies to use that whole bullet time fucking thing before, like the Matrix really perfected it, but they try to use that whole thing, with the rotating camera where everything's still. But no, I've never walked out of a movie because I always try to. I always stick it out because I always hope it's going to be better. Oh, you know what? I did walk out of the Shaft movie. Then the only reason why, okay, so here's the story. This is the last thing I'll talk about. When the Shaft movie came out in the early 2000s, with Sam Jackson and a Christian Bale. Yeah, he was the bad guy. Crazy. This was when the first Scary Movie came out. Okay? I wasn't of age. Me and my friends were not of age. So we tried to sneak into Scary Movie. Guess who didn't get to sneak in the Scary Movie? This guy. Yeah. Somebody right there, like my friends fucking darted through, made it in, and some asshole guy who worked at the theater went, "Hey, let me see your ticket." And I went, "Oh, ha ha." And I threw him my ticket, and he goes, "That's weird. Your ticket's for Shaft." And I went, "Oh, shit, I'm in the wrong movie." Because I wasn't of age. I was underage. So I had to go into Shaft, to the movie Shaft, and watch that. And then I kept looking at my watch, and I went, okay. And, Shaft movie was all right. It wasn't great. Although the new one looks entertaining. And so I guess you could say I technically did because I wanted to meet my friends because I knew how long Scary Movie was. Yeah, it's. I look drunk as fuck. I don't think I'm as nearly as bad when I was with Film Gob and he was on here. And that's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna get Chris Swenson and hopefully Chris Dawson. Hey, maybe I'll even get Steven from Screen Rant because he's here. I think Steven, would he want to be on a podcast too? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, that's. Hey, Dave, are you gay? Okay, that's a first. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I have no. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm gonna use a line from Seinfeld. Yeah, I'm not. Don't worry, I get kicked. I get kicked out. I got kicked out of Blade Trinity when it was perfectly legal. Yeah, yeah, it was crazy trying to sneak into that. Trying to sing in that. Yeah. All right, guys. It's been fun, but yeah, we're at 75 minutes now, and I appreciate it. Creeping on to 10 o'clock, man. I'm actually getting done early today. But here you go, guys. Here's the last vodka drink, and I appreciate you guys cooking in, and we'll do it next week, of course. Ooh, that last one always has a bite. Always has a bite. Woo. How tall I am? Well, let's just say me and Zack Snyder will probably see each other eye to eye. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.